I swear, I cannot just get tired of fucking Tsukiyama every time he just goes sniffing and goes, Très bien! It's like he's all like fucking Pegasus on crack or something. It's like, Très bien, Kaneki, wonderful. He's like, what the fuck, Nichio? Like, definitely for this episode, it just, apart from the craziness that is fucking Tsukiyama, and a lot of fucking things being thrown at us this episode was fucking left, fucking right, and just swinging with like a lot of shit dropped to us. Like, definitely at the start of this episode felt, you know, a little bit like, sort of like building up between Kaneki and Toka. That moment seems like definitely as well, like with their little moment together, it's showing that these two are sort of growing together like more as they were, because they were just sort of like outsiders, and now Kaneki's starting to accept the world of the ghouls and stuff. And you're showing that, you know, even as well with Toga's friend coming around, like Yoriko, and making food for her, and she's so determined to be, like, friendly and, like, acted, like, you know, being able to deal with human food, that she will, like, eat food, and that's, like, really bad for her, and it's, you know, it makes her weak and all that. And then another thing that I just, like, dropped at is, like, Nishinoya was just, like, getting the shit kicked out of him, and yet Kaneki saves him, he picks him up and all that, alongside, like, the other girl, like, that was there with him, like, there, and it's like, wait a minute, like, this guy just tried to fucking murder you 2 episodes ago. He tried to kill, he kicked your friend pretty much through a car, and he just started stabbing the shit out of you. You just stabbed the shit out of him. Why are you saving him right now from these cannibal ghouls? And it was just like, I don't know, it's like some of these parts of this episode, especially with Nishinoya, like, I feel like all his parts were really much fucking rushed with him and that girl, Kimi, that was trying to protect him and all that. And, like, you see as well, like, fucking Tsukiyama jizzes himself, and he's like, oh, I must have that taste once more. And he's just there, fucking, like, if he's not jizzing himself, he's there fucking chilling like fucking Hannibal, like, oh, yeah, welcome to my dinner party. Like, he's just going there, and it's like, to make sure that Kaneki comes, he kidnaps Kimi and said, invite you, both her and you, to my dinner. It's a table for free, it's a date for free, send like a little rose. It's like, what, you tuxedo fucking mask or something like here? And we see, like, both, we have Nishio, we have Kaneki, we have freaking Toka there, all of them against Tsukiyama, and it's like, Toka can barely fight because she's been eating all that food and she's, like, pretty much weak. Kaneki can't fight because he's just inexperienced, and Nishio has, like, had, like, all his food ripped out of him, and it's like, he's weak as fuck. And finding out his backstory as well was actually pretty sad, like, seeing with his sister, and it seems like this girlfriend that he's with, like, Kimi, that resembles a lot like her, and actually, like, one thing that we found out is that with Kimi is, like, she actually found out he was a ghoul and he was going crazy after the whole fight that happened, like, with Kaneki and all that, and he was starving. And it turns out, you know, she loves him regardless because she lost her parents, she lost her brother that was, like, pretty much 2 years younger than her. That very recently, and she felt like she had no reason to live. And this is what I'm taking from the episode, because all these parts felt extremely rushed. Like, all the stuff with, like, Nishio just felt extremely rushed for this part, and I was like, okay, this kind of makes sense. And loves him regardless, and then she even let him take a bite out of him, and she has like this huge scar, and then this is the thing that kept him driving. It's like, I want to feel a little bit more sympathy for Nisha, but I haven't had that time. But I felt like the episode didn't settle it in enough for me to like care for him that much, and I'm like, yeah, definitely an issue with the episode. But I just loved how the episode ended with Toka taking a bite out of Kaneki and activating her powers, which is the Kagune. Seems like that's all their abilities, like Kaneki's Kagune power, like, which is able to, you know, we've seen him when he was going against like Nishio, that's him like with all those tentacles, that what Rize had. We also had, you know, freaking like Toka's one, which is like this butterfly effect, which just looks so fucking beautiful, and it was crazy. It's just saying like, and just at the end of the episode, it seems like fucking Toka's gonna go all out against like Tsukiyama. It's like, overall, it was a really good episode. Like, I did have some good moments. Like, animation was really good at some parts. It was like a little bit okay others, but it's like the pacing as well. And it's like, yeah, I've gone on about censoring, and I kind of don't want to keep mentioning it, but as these episodes go on, it's like the censoring was annoying in this episode. Like, but definitely as well, the pacing is just getting that bad. It's like, I feel this is just the studio period thing that we had. They don't really know how to handle material that well, like when it comes to manga, unless they've like had cut off quite a long while with the material. And for this being a 12 episode one, you can just definitely notice that transitions and just like definitely one bit to another. It's like suddenly this guy was bad, now he's good, and I'm supposed to feel bad for him, I'm supposed to have tears in his eyes. It's like, I don't know, maybe this might make a little bit more sense to me once I read the manga, I definitely want to finish the anime first before I start diving into the manga. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wait another like couple months for that before I want to get into that material. But I'm gonna give this one a 7 this week. It had some good moments into it, but the really thing that stopped me from rating it even higher was definitely those minutes, like those really issues that I had with the pacing and like just some issues here and a little bit of the animation. It's like, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Like, what do you think Toga gonna do next week? She's gonna go balls deep in that. But that's all from me. I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time.